What is up, YouTube? Welcome to the Legion of Comics. I'm Mark, and it has been a good week for hunting comics. I'm excited to show y'all some awesome stuff I picked up. But before I do that, check this out. So today's Monday the 29th, which means in just 2 days, I'll be uploading the 600 subscriber entry video. And I've got a lot of cool stuff I'm excited to pass back out to the community as my way of saying thank you. So be sure to hit that thumbs up, smash the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell because you do have to be a subscriber to win. So you don't want to miss out on that. So let's get right to it. What's up, Finn? I don't know what that means. So it's been an awesome week for hunting books. I just kind of came across some stuff, a lot of good stuff that's come through my hometown lately. And it was stuff that was right up my alley. I'm a big Hulk fan, so I managed to stumble upon a lot of Tales to Astonish books. And it is such a phenomenal series to be a fan of because it is just littered with key issues. And I am a low grade is better than no grade kind of guy. I want them in my collection. I enjoy reading them. I enjoy holding them and reading them. I mean, it's great to get high grade copies. I do have some high grade copies of some of the key issues, but I also have some low grade copies. And just a little backstory on the series. It was kind of like just a throw it all in there, and kind of like a variety book. There was a lot of horror movie stuff at first, or not horror movie, but horror characters and monsters and stuff. But you've had tons of characters make their first appearances in there, like Groot, Hank Pym, Ant-Man. He later became Ant-Man. The Wasp, the second Black Knight that came around. And then later on, they introduced Submariner to the series, and he started sharing it. But before that, the series kind of Ant-Man and the Wasp kind of took it over for years. And in issue number 49, Ant-Man became Giant Man, which was one that I've had in my PC for a while, and I got this one for like dirt cheap. It is a low grade, but he kind of frontlined it for a while. But then in issue number 59, that was like the debut issue of Hulk showing up, and that was in like 1964. And Hulk hadn't been around since the original 6-issue series, so he hadn't been around for a while. So he debuted in there, fought Giant Man, and then after that, in issue number 60, that's when they started sharing the series. So this is like the first ongoing title after the original Hulk 1 through 6 for the Incredible Hulk. So it reprints his origin story and kind of picks up where number 6 left off, but they do change a few things in it. But that was a big one to find. It's not a high grade. It is like a mid to low grade. It's got some definite wear and tear and love on it. You get now? Some definite love on it, but that's awesome Kirby art on the cover. Just really great stuff. So that was a good point there. Coming over here, hop up here. I'm pulling it over. You got room? There you go. There.
Can I eat pizza?
I don't have pizza. You have to get up on your knees. You can't see. Look, all I see is the top of your head. Where you at? There you are. So who is that, Finn?
Oh, I mean, what's that?
That's Giant Man.
You mean?
Giant Man. He's real big. He's a giant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He broke his leg.
He didn't break his leg. He's fighting the living eraser, and he's just erasing him, which is cool. I have an old Batman issue where he's fighting the eraser who looks like a pencil. It's some fun stuff. So
he broke.
So next, I did show this one a while back, but I do want to kind of touch on it. But we have Tales to Astonish 62, which was like the first appearance of the leader, and this is considered his cameo. It's just like how the Wolverine appeared. You know, that last panel, last page. He has one big speech bubble. He identifies himself by name, and then Waka Waka. So and then after don't yell, buddy. And then after that, all right, you're gonna have to get down. If you're gonna yell, you're gonna have to get down. You can't yell. It's late. Sister's sleeping, man. You gotta stop that. Okay, thank you. We don't want to wake her up, do we?
No.
No. Oh, and then we'll both be in trouble.
Yeah.
Yep. And then after that, we had the actual first full appearance. So that was in 1963 or 1964 in issue number 63. But we get the full appearance of him. Obviously, he's sharing the series with Giant Man. And full appearance, origin, everything. You actually see how he goes from just a scientist to being deformed with a big head and being green and everything. It's a really cool story. But that one was awesome. And I picked this one up, and it's actually missing page number 13 of the Giant Man story, which is the final page. That is not in there. So this one's actually incomplete. But have no fear, because the very next day I ran across another copy that is complete. So that was a major score back to back. So I wasn't totally upset about this. The Hulk story in its entirety was in there, but it's nice to also add that complete one to the collection. Now, again, these are both low grades. These are probably in the realm between like probably 2 and 4. So like obviously not the incomplete one, but the other ones are. But I'm still extremely happy with them. And then I also did pick up issue number 69. So you get a cool cover appearance of him. It is not his first cover appearance, but you have Giant Man in his new costume in here, which this also is not the first appearance of that. Like a couple issues before this, Giant Man gets that new costume with like, it almost looks like he has some metal extensions, an extra little helmet duber and a vest. But so that was a awesome score for some Tales to Astonish. And we're really excited about it. I've got some other stuff that I picked up here recently that I'm kind of thinking, should I show or should I hold it for another video? I think I'll go ahead and show it. So I also picked up a very, very high grade copy of 377, which is the first Professor Hulk. Now, this is a very high grade copy. There's no spine ticks. It's crisp. All the colors are bright. This one's definitely going to a comic book _ pressing from Instagram, Eric, because this one, I know this is not the third print, which is the highly valuable one out of this issue, but I'm going to eventually own all 3 prints, and I'd like to go ahead and get this one encapsulated because it's a very high grade copy. And then next up, I did score an Incredible Hulk 330, also in a ridiculous high grade copy. I don't know if you can tell how bright those colors are on these. Let's see if I get some comparing. Like just comparing it to another book, like look at the reds, the difference. I know this one's way older, but there was a couple of copies, and this one, dude, this had to be like the first couple off of the press when they changed the rollers out. I mean, it is ridiculous. This is actually the first Todd McFarlane on Incredible Hulk when he moved over there for a while. So number 330, you know, that awesome Doc Samson cover, and he's got the parasite on his head that was taking people over in the story. So very, very, very awesome. And then next up, I'm going to save this one for another time. It really doesn't fit the style of this video at this point. So the next one, this isn't a Hulk book, but it fits. This is also a very, very high grade copy of Wolverine number 8, which got that classic Mishima cover with Joe Fixit and Wolverine sitting there just kind of chopping it up, and they're too cool for school, James Bond looking tuxedos. So that was a major win. Also, just ridiculously clean copy. That is insane. So this one will also be going to get clean pressed and graded. I'm not sure if I'll do that with this one. It definitely deserves it just to be preserved in that kind of condition. But these two for sure are going probably in my next set. This one just because I love the cover, and that's just a ridiculously high graded one. And this one's just classic. This one needs to be graded so you can start displaying it as much as possible. But yeah, so dude, it was a great run on Hulk. So yeah, just to recap that first ongoing Hulk issue from 60 on. Again, his first appearance in Tales to Astonish was the issue right before this in 59. And then I picked up that first full appearance of the leader. First full appearance and origin of the leader. And again, this one was incomplete, so I got so lucky. It was in the same store, but in a different location. The store, but I got that same one in a complete copy, and this is probably a good to a very good copy. And then just an awesome issue number 69 because it was in really good shape and it was a great price for it. When you can find these books in good shape at good prices, jump on them, because most of them in decent shape goes for probably around $20 or better. So if you catch them anywhere at $20 or under and they're in good shape, jump on them. That's a steal. And then that 330 one more time. Just insane how vibrant the colors are on that issue. Ooh, almost dropped it. That 377 First Professor Hulk. And that Wolverine number 8. So just a bunch of key books for Hulk. First Professor Hulk, first McFarlane on it. Famous cover. Just first full leader. First issue of Hulk's ongoing run with the series. So that was awesome. The series ran to issue number 101 and then it stopped. And like issue 70-ish, I think it was issue 70, that Giant Man was no longer on the series and Namor was introduced. And from 70 all the way through 101, it was a shared book with Submariner and Hulk from there on out. And then after that, Hulk got his own series. Submariner had that one shot with Iron Man when Tales of Suspense started to split as well. They did a one shot with Submariner and Iron Man, and then after that, they all got their own series moving forward. So it was really cool if you follow the journey of these characters. That's why like Hulk series started with the number 102. Doctor Strange series started like 169. It's because they had shared books with other characters leading up to those points. So it's really cool seeing the history of this kind of stuff. But I appreciate everybody for watching the video. Again, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed it. That's Finn. Tell him hey. Hey. And be sure to be on the lookout. Wednesday will be the 600 subscriber giveaway entry video, and you'll be able to see the prizes, see how to win the prizes, and when they will be given out. So you don't want to miss that. So hit the notification bell. And as always, I'm Mark, but we are Legion. Tell them bye.
Bye.
Tell them we are Legion.
We are the Legion.